Hello, my name is Veronica Nicole Tetelbaum, and I am a filmmaker who made the film Houses, BATIM in Hebrew, which is taking its world premiere in the section Forum in Berlinale. Thank you.
Саша, я тебе звонила целый день, ты не отвечала мне. Пойдем. Сейчас поедем к бабушке на кладбище, потом домой. Оденься только, чтобы не простудилась.
אני לא נוסעה לשום מקום.
Завтра абишина נפטרה כאן. לנה? אני לא יודעת איך אפשר.
Мама.
Я разговариваю.
Hello and welcome to the 39th Teddy Award. My name is Jan-Felix Wuttig and today I'm here with director Veronica Nicole Tetelbaum to talk about her film Houses. Veronica, thank you so much for being here and thank you for taking the time. Thank you as well for your film. Houses is a very moving film and it's very beautiful, but it also made me quite angry sometimes in some of the scenes because of what happens and has happened to your character, Sasha. Could you maybe tell us what your initial idea for the film was?
First of all, thank you for all your beautiful words. Well, as an immigrant child, I moved a lot of houses, cities, schools, and I think that's somehow made me to become someone who always looks back. And I wanted to explore that more, that state of mind. And I think this is where the idea came from for this film.
Yeah.
I wanted to go back to all the houses that I lived in and figure out what is I've forgotten there that is holding me back so much.
Yeah.
Immigration process is not always easy. It's a very difficult process, and I think for my family and for myself, it was like that. I mean, the language barrier, the feeling of not belonging, the culture gap. This immigration of the Jewish community from the Soviet Union in the beginning of the 90s that came to Israel, it wasn't because of, mostly because of Zionism reasons, but because of the Soviet Union collapse. So there was like a lot of people that it took them by surprise. And I think my family belonged to this group of people that it took them by surprise. And Sasha, the character, is a product of it.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Sasha is, well, she's very much an immigrant child, and she's also been through a lot based on Sasha's gender identity. What was important to you in bringing together these two pieces, Sasha's gender identity and his immigrant background?
I think they're very connected. I think this fluid identity of Sasha's it's somehow very connected to be an immigrant. It's like this in between.
Yeah.
You're always in between. You're not Israeli, not Russian, you're
Yeah.
not a Hebrew speaker, you're not a Russian speaker anymore. You're just like, and so I think it relates to one another. I mean,
Yes, Sasha is in between houses, in between jobs,
yeah,
and in between a past which Sasha has to manage in order to claim a certain future, I felt, because there has been a past of sexual abuse.
yeah.
What was important to you in integrating that kind of backstory to the character?
You mean how the sexual abuse is connected to?
To Sasha's outlook on the future.
Yeah. Well, it's somehow connected to what I said about the person who looks back, like this state of mind of someone as usually a state of mind of a person that experienced some kind of trauma or some kind of distress, big crisis in his life. Well, it's trauma after trauma, and when a person that experienced some kind of trauma often can feel disconnected from present.
Yes.
And he has this experience of a cotton flow of time. And when you are in this state, it's very difficult for you to imagine some kind of future.
Yes.
So I think, his decision to go back to his past, and it some kind of in subconscious way, he knows that this is his only way to have some chance to face the future.
Yeah.
Like it's like a self-therapy, like
Yeah.
a psychoanalytic
Yes,
therapy.
yes.
Or
Yeah.
you go to your past, confront, and try to free yourself from some burden
Yes.
that holds you back. And I think this is, and sexual abuse or harassment or I think abuse more. It's one of the traumas that he's dealing with.
Yes.
As a result of his neglected experience of life as an immigrant in this
Yes. Yeah.
in his childhood.
Very much so. For me, a very important scene was the car scene. There is a moment where Sasha and his mother are sitting in the car and they are having a fight. And I've found it very hard to watch because there's so much anger and build-up and frustration with everything that has happened to Sasha, but also with all the immigrant background of himself, of his mother, of all that pain that has been there for years and years and years. And Yael Eisenberg and Evgenia Dodina are incredible in that scene. Could you maybe talk a little bit about what was it like to shoot that scene?
Yeah. Well, it was very scary. Yeah. I think first I have to say it was the hardest scene already in the script. And yeah, well, when you have an actress like Evgenia Dodina, you don't have to do much in the aspect of she just reacts to the text, you know. And if the text is moving her, I mean, she moves by it, the results are immediate.
Yes.
And Yael, who is less experienced, but she's just such a intuitive actor and such an intelligent human being. So from this aspect, it wasn't hard. But what was hard is to experience that for us, for the three of us, four of us. The actress who plays the grandmother almost had a heart attack. I'm telling you, it was so strong, overwhelming, and for me, shocking.
Yes.
I mean, it was shocking for me even when I wrote it. When I first wrote this scene, I cried.
Yes. I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah, because I could experience the trauma of those two characters. I mean, Sasha and his mother too. All the struggling, all the gaps between them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember what was it like to write it? I mean, did you feel that you needed the scene beforehand, but you didn't quite know sort of how to do it, or did you have a clear concept of it at first and then just kind of filled in the blanks, or did it go differently?
It was like floating, you know. I just I wrote this script, the whole of it. It was like a how I say it in English, accumulated experience, you know. Like I was just floating with this character that I created slowly, and then I met the mother. You know.
Okay.
And then like everything came up. Everything. All my love and all my pain and everything was there.
Yeah. We also have Tali Sharon's character, Anna, who seems to give Sasha a certain sense of belonging at first, but not for long. So it seems that Sasha has to move on from that place as well. Could you tell me what the importance of Tali Sharon's character was in the story?
I think, I mean, her character represents possibility of belonging, of love, of home. And she also represents hope. And she is like this healing persona, I guess. And he just needs to choose it.
Yes, very much so.
And I hope he will.
Yeah. We're going to leave it there. We're not going to spoil anything about the ending. Okay, I think that's it from me.
Thank
Veronica, thank you so much for being here and for taking the time.
Thank you so much.
And it's a great film, and I hope you have a lot of fun at the premiere and a lot of fun at the Berlinale.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.